Most people save up a year's worth of expenses before they end up quitting their job, but I decided to take the exact opposite approach. I quit my job with $10,000 of debt. I jumped straight into the deep end to pursue gambling full time through options trading. Statistically, this shouldn't have worked out, but luck had a very small role in my success. It was the traits that I learned along the way that have led me to do what I love for a living and unlock my unlimited growth potential. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing the traits that led to my success. I was about 25 years old whenever I had quit. At this point, I had been getting my college degree for about 6 years, and I was working various part-time jobs in order to make ends meet. And the jobs that I kept working were super unfulfilling. And the closer that I got to actually finishing my degree, which I was about a year from finishing, the more that I realized that I would be in the same place that I was. I'd be working for some corporation, even as a software engineer, to where I didn't have any of my own freedom. And throughout these 6 years that I was getting my CS degree and working these different part-time jobs, trading was always in the background. I'd started trading about 2016, and I was never really good at it, but I knew this is something that I wanted to pursue. So in March of 2020, I quit my job, I dropped out of college in order to pursue trading full-time with my whopping $3,000 that I had saved up in cash. This was absolutely ridiculous, infeasible for most people, and something that probably shouldn't have worked out, but it did. And today I'm going to be giving you some traits and some actionable tips that you can take and apply to be on the same path. The first and the biggest lesson that I learned from this experience is that you will succeed at what you spend your time with. This is what's known as time dedication. If you spend, say, 24 hours a day learning piano, then you're going to get pretty freaking good at it pretty freaking quickly. But if you only spend maybe 1 hour a week learning how to play piano, then you're going to progress and get better a lot slower than the person that's doing it every day, 24 hours a day. If you have too many distractions, then you're not going to get good at any specific task. Like for me, I was trading, working, and getting an education all at the same time. These were all very time intensive. And whenever I dedicated myself for a couple years just towards my education, I had a 3.8 GPA. But then I started mixing in working part-time and trading on the side, and my GPA slowly dropped below 3.0. So this hammers in the point that you get good at where you spend your time. Think about something that you've spent a lot of time with and how good you are at that specific skill. And this can be any skill, it doesn't matter. You need to apply the same logic to your trading. So you need to spend more time trading if you want to get good at trading. The more time that you spend looking at charts, looking at balance sheets, analyzing stocks, and actually putting in the trades, the better that you're going to get at trading. If you don't actually put in any trades and you're just learning through these different YouTube videos, then you're not going to get any results. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, and missing shots and failure is inevitable. You need to take these failures that you're inevitably going to run into and use them as a learning experience. The truth is that trading is fucking hard. There's a reason why the stock market attracts some of the most brilliant minds from every field. It's extremely challenging, you will fail, and you need to recognize that failure is default. About 90% of traders fail, and I believe the reason why most traders fail is because they don't have the perseverance to push through the hard times that it takes in order to reach success. So you need to plan to fail, and you need to know what to do if you end up blowing up your account. For me, I've gone months where I just lost money month after month after month, and I've blown up my account about 3 or 4 times at this point. But instead of letting those losses eat me up and make me quit trading, I use them as a learning experience. And this goes into tracking your trades, because what doesn't get measured doesn't improve. But if you measure your trading and learn where you go wrong, then you can prevent that in the future. But the thing is, you could just as easily let these losses allow you to quit trading. So you have to persevere, and you have to learn from these losing experiences in order to develop yourself as a trader and in anything in life. Trading is a lifelong science experiment where you're going to go through trial and error. It's inevitable that you're going to make mistakes, but you need to learn from those mistakes and improve going forward. Each trade that you end up taking on is a risk. And the more that you continue to trade and the more experience that you gain, the more that each trade de-risks. If you think about it, who is more likely to succeed? A trader that has 10 years of experience or a trader that has 10 days of experience? The trader with 10 years of experience has developed the knowledge to know how the markets react to different things, whereas a person that's been trading for 10 days is barely gaining their footing in the market. And the more grounded you are and the more knowledge that you have on the market, the more that you can leverage this in order to make profits and have long-term growth. So you need to plan to be in this for the long term. I know you've seen the rags to riches stories over on r/Wall Street Bets where somebody risked their life savings to make $1 million, but the likelihood of that happening to you is about the likelihood of winning the lottery. And that's especially the case if you're a new trader. The more that you understand how the markets function and the more strategies that you know in order to trade the changing markets, the higher chance that you have at success and the more profits that you'll make. So you need to be in this long term for sustainable growth. In the beginning, whenever I started trading, I would literally just buy calls or buy puts based on how I felt about the company. If I liked the company, I would buy a call option. If I didn't like the company, I would buy a put. And my success rate at the time was about 50%. So obviously, this strategy wasn't working for me. But I started to gain some knowledge on how the markets react to different events, and I started to trade around earnings reports. So I would take advantage of the sentiment shifts before and after an earnings report, and I started to trade earnings about 2 to 3 times a week. And now that I've been trading for 3 years, I have about a 70% success rate, even trading options, a binary event, versus the 50% success rate that I had in the beginning. So I put in the practice and I got good results from it. And the more practice that you put in with a conscious effort to improve, the better results that you're going to get from trading and in anything in life. Skills tend to compound over time. So take a skill within trading, such as learning how to read an earnings report or how economic data affects the stock market, or you could learn technical analysis, something that I've always struggled with, and use that skill to better your skill of trading. You need to dedicate time towards learning these skills and putting in the practice in order to get the results that you want from trading. And there's 1,000,001 paths to trading. You can learn technical analysis, you can learn fundamental-based trading, you can learn event-based trading. There's 1,000,001 ways to get up a mountain. But if you want to get up that mountain and you want to have success trading, you have to put in the conscious time and effort in improving your skills. You need to persevere through the hard times because it's going to happen. You're going to take losses, and you need to make a conscious effort to learn and improve your strategies. And at this point, this is when you'll experience success in trading and when you'll be able to quit your job like me. These are the 3 traits that I've learned in my trading to lead to my success. Let me know what traits you think are useful for trading. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video, and thanking all my patrons for the support. And as always, remember to stay positive, stay green. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.